everyone, my name is Zamber. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch me. Today we are back with more The Ghost and Molly McGee. We are watching season 1, episode 5, Not So Honest Abe, and the best of Nin-tensions? Know what those mean, but we will find out in these episodes. I've been really enjoying Ghost and Molly McGee, so I'm very excited to kind of continue on and see what the show has to offer us as we continue. Keep in mind to support the official release of The Ghost and Molly McGee over on the Disney Plus app. And if you like my content and want to see the episodes early, or just want to see my full reaction to the episodes, you can check it out on my Patreon page. Link down in the description below to get access over there. But without further ado, let's get started. Not So Honest Abe. Oh, it's that club thing.
Oh, talk about a long line, huh? Okay, Cleo, see you on the table.
Oh.
Hey, wait for me, you guys. Tall guy, people are walking here, okay? Beep, beep. Lincoln. Sorry about that, Mr. President. You want to hang out, grab a coffee or...
Bye.
You know what, I'll see you in there.
VIPs only.
Oh.
Yes, I know this is a VIP only club, and here is my official VIP card.
Uh-huh.
You ain't fooling anyone, pal. You're a nobody.
I made that. Did you have to tear it?
Oh, Scratch.
I can't wait to see how overboard you go on your own project. I bet it's super
Molly.
ribbons.
So much glitter.
Extra credit points. And
So many ribbons. It's mostly ribbons.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, totally. Woo! Well, gotta get some sleep, Since all my work's done. Excellently, I might add. Surefire. Classic Molly. Good night.
Oh, Molly.
Let me guess. You've done nothing.
I've done nothing.
Honey, you're just a giver, a people
Hey,
pleaser.
listen, the most popular president. There's gotta be lots and lots of info about him out there. There's too much info. I can't
Yeah.
This morning. I can't insult our best president by having the worst presentation.
Relax. I saw Lincoln yesterday, and I promise you he's not going to care.
Been studying for 9 hours. And you've known President Lincoln this whole time? You have to ask him to help me.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's a busy guy between, emancipating this and proclamating that.
Okay, Scratch, I get it. You don't actually know him. You don't
Oh.
Me? Why? How dare you? I'll have you know Lincoln calls me on the Scratch, so...
No.
I'm gonna bring back my good
No.
girl, my
Scratch,
dog,
don't.
the old Abe Meister.
Why do you do this to yourself, Scratch?
That'll show you.
She's just like a 13-year-old girl. Her opinion of you doesn't really matter.
Hey, Mom, wake up.
The hell's going to get something else in?
Oh.
Abraham Lincoln, see? I told you I knew. Anyway, Abe's very busy, so he just wanted to come and tell you.
Hey, Mr. President, you'll go. I'm your #1 fan, and I really need your help with my
Oh,
project.
boy. Oh, Jeff.
Well, I'd be a pretty terrible president to let down my #1 fans. Sure, I can tell you about Lincoln.
No.
Me.
Mr. President,
Oh,
what are you doing?
no.
You have that thing to go to.
Don't worry, I'm great at getting into character.
Oh.
I am Diane Fossey. I studied mountain gorillas in Rwanda. And stop grooming me.
Oh.
I am Abraham Lincoln, 16th President of the United States of America. You all know that I practice law, but did you know that in my spare time I also taught bears to polka?
What?
Then I set out to sea to find my
No.
fortune as a pirate, and went by the name Calico Jack.
I warn you, Miss McGee, that those who make a mockery of history are doomed to repeat it next
Oh. Oh.
I wore this hat because of a bad hair day. Now, it's my signature look.
Mr. Lincoln,
Oh.
there you are.
Yes, it's me.
Look, you gotta help me. There's this human named Molly, okay? She's bombing a school presentation on you, and that maybe because I slightly led her to believe I knew you.
You
I
were
never encourage deceit. and falsehood.
dishonest.
Okay, I lied to her and set her up with a fake Lincoln so she wouldn't find out I'm such a loser in the ghost world. I care what she thinks of me, okay? Also, I didn't pay for my mocha. Wow. I did not mean to admit any of that.
They don't call me Honest Abe for nothing.
This is nonsense at school. She's a laughingstock. She's gonna fail her class.
Yeah.
Truth is your truest friend. But sounds like this Molly character is a close second.
She is.
Aww.
Let us go right this wrong. The true President Lincoln at your service.
So you didn't lie to me, Scratch?
Okay, yes, I lied, but it's.
I lied.
Wow, that truth there really does it. Look, I just wanted you to think I'm important because you're important to me.
So you nearly ruined my brain because you care about me? That's the nicest thing you've ever done, Scratch.
Cute.
Got a tissue.
You can always tell the great
Adorable.
host by the lengths he will go to for a friend.
Aww.
He'll fix your presentation.
I'm glad you retained, because I, Abe Lincoln, was well known for my wicked sense of humor and ability to tell a ripping yarn.
Yeah.
Jokes aside, I'd like to give my real presentation. Now, it's a little out of the ordinary, but I think it really brings history to life. Mr. Abraham Lincoln stood 6'4". He kept us united through the Civil War because he believed every person had the right to be unchained, liberated, completely free. So he rocked the nation with a proclamation that documented dance and emancipation. The states in his house didn't like him messing, so they said, "Peace out, hashtag secession." Lincoln said, "That's not gonna work for me. I don't agree with the evils of slavery." He said the founding fathers had a master plan, and the house divided can't stand.
Aww.
Abraham Lincoln was the man. Abraham Lincoln was the man. Everybody give the guy a hand. Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln was the man.
Okay.
Lincoln is here in the room.
Aww.
Plus.
Good job, Molly and Scratch.
The Ghost and Molly Wiki.
Not So Honest Abe was a nice, it was a good episode, especially just presentations are a lot. They take a lot of time and effort. I know from myself, I cheated a few times on presentations with that. I somehow got to slip through the cracks of presenting a Stephanie Meyer poster board 3 times. Don't know how that happened. Most of the time people got caught doing it, but I didn't for some reason. Somehow no one questioned it. To be fair, I did update the board every single time because Stephanie Meyer was making new books, things like that, movies. So I was able to update the information so it was the same, but not the same. But yeah, I got to present it 3 times. So I got to be lazy 2 of the times, which was awesome. But yes, I actually really enjoyed poster boards. I think it's really fun to decorate them, design them, all that jazz. I was and still am a very creative person. So getting to do something like that with my creativity is very, very fun. But yeah, I get Molly's hardship, where hers came from just being a people pleaser and trying to help other people. She just didn't think about herself, which I can definitely relate to. I'm proud of her that she stuck it out and tried to learn as much as she can. And then Scratch being honest, and in the end he was like, "I lied, here's Abe." And the song was really good. I liked it. It was a short enough little ditty that you can learn a little bit about, Abraham Lincoln. It's a nice one to show your class when you're just trying to introduce Abe and you want them just to remember some important facts about him. I think it's a nice little song. I like when cartoon shows can have a little bit of history or something in them, so that way the medium things that your students are actually watching can be, used to help educate them about things like that. So really did appreciate that being in there, and I wish we could have seen Molly working on it a little bit more versus just the joke of oh, I did so much for other people's that I didn't do for mine. I wish we could have saw Molly working on it, her struggles, things like that, putting it together. So it's more of a relatable moment type of thing of maybe I shouldn't procrastinate type of lesson as well than just oh no, I'll have to remember to not help other people. It was odd. The message was a little bit messy. So I wish we could have focused the message on something a little bit different. But overall, really good episode. I liked it.
Hey, Mom! You know how Grandma Nin is always saying she wants to visit?
Did she say that?
When can I visit my grandchildren?
Not now. We just moved. There are boxes everywhere.
Now can I visit my
Hello?
grandchildren?
Get in here. No, you can't visit.
I haven't asked yet.
Okay, so she may have dropped some hints.
Well, good news. I picked up on each and every one of those hints, and get excited.
Oh no.
I invited Grandma Nin for a visit. She's here!
You didn't give your mother time to clean?
She's here.
Oh no.
What? Hinabi. Sawadika. Kume.
I have no present for you, Sharon. I spent enough money on your art degree.
It didn't take long for that, Emma.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I feel the tension. Okay.
Go!
Yeah.
Smells like rotten eggs and burnt rubber.
What's going on with Grandma Nin? I'm sensing tension.
Molly, we do not speak of the tensions.
Oh. All right then.
I do a Peter.
Just about to, Nin. So, yum.
Is she intentionally being rude?
We gotta fix this situation.
Okay.
Because I am not losing Grandma Nin.
You mean her snacks?
Or her snacks. Of
Oh.
course her snacks are delicious. So what's the plan? We put them through a terrifying ordeal and bind them for life.
Or we could gently remind them that they love each other?
I mean, if you want to do the least fun way to do that, then yeah, let's give it a whirl.
All your feelings, I'm not giving up. I'm like a bird.
Oh.
We were thinking you could ask Mom about her beef with Grandma Nin?
Rather ignorant. Speaking of, get you in there, kiddo.
Dad, if me and Mom didn't get along, wouldn't you do everything you could to fix us?
Oh. Okay, that's cute.
Sharon, you can't hide under the bed until your mom leaves.
Fighting? Yeah! I'm just clearing out all these dust bunnies.
Honey, we need to talk about the tensions. So on. We have to get to the bottom of this. It's affecting the family and the wedding. Could she still be mad that we eloped?
Oh.
Is that it? Because we never had a proper wedding?
Stay out of it, Pete.
Guys, there's a two-headed bird in the backyard. It's fighting with itself.
Aw.
Wedding day. Also, I made up for it.
Wedding?
I wanted a two-headed food fight.
Molly, who's getting married?
You and Dad. This is the wedding that Grandma Nin has always wanted for you.
Oh, exciting. If this
Oh.
finally make you happy, then Pete, we're getting hitched.
Ah, that takes me back.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this mom and this dad with this mom con as a symbol of their undying love.
Aw,
If there's anyone that
pretty.
objects, keep it to yourselves. Dad, please present the soysin.
I ask for your daughter's hand in marriage by presenting you with this gift.
There are a lot of pennies in here.
Yeah, I only found out about this 5 minutes ago.
Damn.
Super quickly to the song right
Be still and sit up straight. You're only half blessed.
This is why Pete and I eloped.
Okay. Pressure. Oh, lots coming out here.
Stepping on me.
You stop stepping on me.
Oh, right, because everything I do is wrong.
No! I thought I lost you in your sweet
Oh my gosh.
You have. I'm going home. This visit was a mistake.
Finally, something.
You're the one that wanted to come.
Molly, the family's falling apart!
I'm sorry, Mom.
now. That's it. No one is leaving this wedding until you two hash it out.
What?
I know, deep down, you two still love each other.
No.
We threw this whole wedding so Grandma would get over the fact that you and Dad eloped.
Eloped? No, Molly, you got it all wrong. Grandma Nin doesn't care about that. She's upset that I didn't finish my law degree and studied art instead.
Maybe it's not.
Oh.
No, you got it wrong,
Yup.
Sharon. I'm upset because you gave up on your art.
Oh.
I worked hard so you could follow your dream. You are talented, Tira.
Aww.
Happy. So stop selling porn and get back to your art.
Now hurry up and seal the deal. I'm not leaving anything to chance.
Aww. Cute.
All right, come again soon, and if you can't, send snacks.
Thank you, Nin, for the durian. It was fantastic. I enjoyed every last bite.
Almost forgot. A gift for you, Sharon.
Oh,
Hi, Mom.
what is it?
Bye, Nin.
Is it a
What is it, Mom?
backhanded thing? Oh, no, it's art things. It's
mind.
nice things. We have the Nin-tensions, which I personally really like this episode, especially just because, strained relationships do happen within a family, probably pretty often than some of us care to admit. But it's nice because the fact that I know they didn't hash it out very much, but the fact that they kind of got forced into talking to each other and basically found out that they were both misunderstanding why the other was, mad at them or, had some feelings towards one another was the fact that, they misunderstood each other. Molly's mom thought she was mad because she didn't finish her law degree, where, our Nin thought that Mom was mad at us because, she just didn't, I guess she didn't think Mom was mad at us per se. But yeah, it was interesting. And the whole, they eloped and didn't invite Mom type of thing. It's all interesting. Obviously in a real situation, there's a lot more points to go over, things to hash out, other problems that it wouldn't just kind of get fixed. And in this way, it didn't truly get fixed, but they were able to at least hug it out and come to an understanding of oh, we were in a misunderstanding with one another. Interesting. You did support my dreams, even though it seemed like you didn't. So I liked it. Good, solid episode, and a good one where if a younger child's watching this and a parent, mom is in the room watching it with them, they may be so inclined to kind of watch the episode with their child and kind of be like, huh, interesting. Maybe they may learn something or feel something to call your mother. Maybe, who knows? But I think it's really easy to have these misunderstandings and not talk them through. A lot of the time, though, I think, even though there are misunderstandings and maybe it's easy to believe that maybe that wasn't the case, but I think a lot of times it is still the case that it's exactly what you think it is, and you probably, should get out of that toxic family relationship. Not to say that they're not misunderstandings, but a lot of the time it is actually that way. Family is who you make it be. Your family does not have to be blood related to you. Sometimes a blood related family is the worst kind of family. So just remember that. Because I think there's a lot of people out there who may try to guilt others and be like, well, at least you have your dad or your mom. I didn't have mine. You should cherish them and worship them, blah, 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 blah. And it's no, I don't know, in certain situations, your parents could have been the worst things in the world. And honestly, I don't blame people for being I wish I wouldn't have had them growing up. Maybe my life could have been better. Maybe it could have, I don't know. So I think it's important to remember that, especially later in your life, you will find and have the ability to go out there and find individuals who care for you and want to be around you and will, go out of their way for you and be a family that maybe you've never had. So I think that's important to remember and understand, especially if you would go to college or move, things like that. Join a club, join activities, going to the bars, you're saying go to the bar, just put yourself out there, or even put yourself out there online, get a VR set, go on VR chat, things like that. Find an online group for a video game you like. You will find people. It's so easy nowadays to make friends, especially online. Be careful who you make friends with, but I think it's just so much more accessible now that you will find people who do care about you. It's so easy to make friends nowadays. So remember that, and friends can be your family. All right? Keep that in mind, everybody. So I enjoyed this episode. I thought it was fun, and seeing Molly try her best is always just so endearing because she is such a positive little lass. So I really enjoy it. So this was fun. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about the episode, and I'll see you all later. Bye.